is Sharon Keegan, and this is my story. When I left for college at 18, I had everything figured out ahead of time. I was going to meet my husband at Bible college, and we would get married the weekend after graduation and promptly start a ministry together. And we would work alongside each other and have this great marriage, and we would eventually buy a home together, and I would fill it with treasures that I had found at thrift stores, and then we would go to Home Depot and stare at paint swatches for hours and then decide on the perfect color and paint the inside of the house together. When I graduated single, I was really panicked because I knew that the likelihood of me being around so many single men my age, especially godly single men, would be really small, and I thought that my chances were over, and I had sort of missed my opportunity to be able to find a husband. And guys just didn't seem to be interested in me. I got very little attention from them, and I felt left behind. I felt undesirable. I felt like there was something wrong with me, or that there must be some sort of reason why I was single. I put a lot of stock in and a lot of identity in the idea of marriage. I thought that being married would make me happy. I thought that it was the thing that was missing from my life. I felt like I didn't know how to be content as a single person. And I just wanted so desperately to be chosen by someone. I wanted to be worthy of somebody's love and affection. It was really hard. I think for me, one of the most difficult things was my jealousy. I have to watch 22-year-olds go to Bed Bath & Beyond with that scanner gun thing and register for a kitchen full of brand new appliances, and at 32, I live in a tiny studio apartment, and everything in my apartment is used and hand-me-down, and none of my silverware matches. I eventually got to the point where I wanted to be content. I wanted to know what that felt like, but it seemed like this absolutely impossible thing. It seemed like this amazing level of maturity that was unattainable, and I had no idea how to get there from where I was. What I remember thinking all the time at that point in my life was, how do you stop wanting what you want? One day I made a commitment, okay, I'm gonna be thankful for every situation in my life, whether it makes sense or not. I'm gonna choose thankfulness. I'm gonna choose to be grateful, even if I don't feel like it, even if I don't mean it, even if it's not something that I really feel internally. I'm just going to be obedient and choose thankfulness all the time. I was a teenager in the mid-90s, and at the time there was a popular trend called True Love Waits, and I, like so many of my friends at the time, made a commitment to the Lord that I was going to save myself for marriage. And when I did that, my parents bought me this True Love Waits ring. But eventually there came a point when I wasn't thrilled with the phrase True Love Waits, not because I don't agree with the concept. I am a huge advocate of abstinence. I feel like that's a biblical model, but the concept of true love waits, I didn't really like, because it made me feel like my whole life was centered around waiting for something that maybe would never happen. And so I started to wear this ring, which I wear every day and pretty much never take it off. And I inherited it from my grandmother when she passed away. And to me, this ring represents the fact that I'm already married. I am the bride of Christ, and I know that even if I never get a ring on this finger, that I will always have this ring. I see this as a symbol of my contentment in Him and the commitment that I have to Him as my heavenly husband. And I know that I will forever be loved by my Redeemer. And he truly is the love of my life. And the truth is, I'm a cherished bride.